Good morning. Mount Zion Matriculation Higher Secondary School welcomes you for online class. I am Uma John Bhaskar. In this class, we are going to see English grammar past tense. Chapter 4 Past tense. First, we'll recap what is tense. Tense means time. We know about three types of tenses that are used in English grammar, namely past tense, present tense, and future tense. And this tense, time divided into three. Yes, as we said earlier, past tense, present tense, and future tense. Past time, present time, future time. Past tense. As we can understand from the name, past tense verbs are used to indicate an action, event, or condition that has happened in the past. Each tense has four aspects that takes about the completion of the event or action, and based on that we have four types of past tense. Past tense verbs. Simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense. First, we are going to see simple past tense. The simple past tense is used to indicate or describe something that happened or existed in the past. The situations or conditions to use a simple past tense is two. Okay, before going to see conditions, just let us understand what is simple past tense. The simple past tense is used to express an action that took place in the past time and is over now. That means the action started in the past and it's over in the past itself. And now we'll see the conditions when should we use simple past tense. Describe an action, event, or condition that occurred in the past or at a specified time. And next, refer or describe an action that has been completed and there is no time mentioned. And next one, describe an action or occurrence of an event that is done repeatedly and regularly. Describe a state of mind in the past or a feeling that was felt in the past. And next one, refer to someone who has died. And next, describe events that have occurred in quick succession in the past. That means generally the action should be started in the past and it is completed in the past time itself, in the specified time. It should be completed. In those cases, we can use this simple past tense. And example sentence, he worked at the cheesecake factory. And next example sentence, I often brought my lunch to school. Here, structure of this tense is subject plus V2 verb, V2 form we have to use. Okay, in some cases, some verbs, it will be the same form in all three. That means V1, V2, V3. Example words, cut, put, sit. This will remain the same in present and past. Now, we are going to see past continuous tense. The past continuous tense is used to express an action began and continuing in the past time but whose time limits are not known. And here also some conditions to use this past continuous tense to show that someone is in the middle of an action. Example, I was calling him when he came home is used to describe an action taking place when another occurred. Example, while they were painting the door, I was painting the windows. Okay, here two actions they are mentioning. One is while they were painting the door, and another person was painting the windows. In those cases, we should use past continuous tense. Next, for an action that was taking place in the past when an interrupted action happened. Example, while he was working on his laptop, he fell asleep. In these conditions, we can use past continuous tense. And structure of this past continuous tense, subject plus was or were plus verb plus ing. Example, my mother was cooking food when I reached home. Second example, they were saying the morning prayer when the door bell rang. Now let us see past perfect tense. The past perfect tense is used to express an action completed before a given past moment. This moment may be indicated or may be understood. Example sentence, rain had stopped by 6 o'clock. Here in this sentence, we have mentioned time when it is stopped by 6 o'clock. In another example sentence, the film had begun before we took our seats. That means here we didn't indicate any time, but still we could understand. And structure of this tense is subject plus had plus past participle form. That means V3 form. Next we are going to see past perfect continuous tense. It represents an ongoing action that started and continued for some time in the past. That means the action started in the past and the action was going on for some period of time in the past itself. And structure of this tense is subject plus had been plus verb plus ing. That means verb present participle. Okay. Now example sentences. I had been writing articles on various topics for 3 hours. He had been reading books since morning. They had been playing football in that field before it started to rain. She had been studying when the teacher came to the class. We had been singing different songs for 3 hours. Here, when we mention the timings, we are using for. And when we are saying some period of time, we are using since. Thank you very much.